Welcome to Here's How We Get There. It's the daily show filled with conversations about business and mental health in a down-to-earth style with real-world language. Now let's dive in with your co-hosts, Kenneth Shark Kinney and Trey Tucker.
All right, Trey, like me, you have tens of fans on TikTok, a million plus. But recently, Universal Music Group pulled their music catalog from TikTok because TikTok was not, in their eyes, offering a great deal to Universal Music Group. Companies like Spotify and all these others who make these payouts for the streaming of this different music, TikTok did as well, but apparently wasn't offering enough to make UMG happy. So as someone who doesn't do TikTok videos, how many dance videos do you have?
Right now, it's less than one, but I was
Yeah,
I was actually
that's what I
going to
thought.
debut one soon.
But you've seen this. I mean, this thing blew up, and all of
Yeah,
a sudden, these TikTok videos were basically people dancing around without music.
right.
You've seen a lot of videos where this has given people a new way to do content where they complain about not having music in the background. But this is going to probably become an ongoing trend. There'll be some other music group who fights with TikTok or some of their social channel. I could see the same thing happening on Instagram with the Reels or YouTube Shorts or whatever. But what are your thoughts on this music being pulled and what it means for TikTok?
Well, it means my lip syncing career is over, even before it began. So, but now it reminds me of those battles that channels have with the cable companies where they want you to call your cable company and demand that they put their channel back on the air. And it's just a negotiating ploy. The UMG music catalog will be back on there, I predict, at least by March. At some point, they're going to come to a middle ground on whatever the stream or cost per stream of the song is, and they'll be happy about it. Right now, obviously, TikTok is lowballing them because they have the most users. But when they see enough advertising dollars moving to Meta and YouTube, then they'll cave in because those advertising dollars have already started moving the other direction. So it's just a simple tug of war. And maybe I think it's an opportunity for some of these new creators that don't use music to maybe get their foot in the door a bit because people are not going to be watching the musicless dancing. So some of these people that use more actual words rather than music might have a shot.
I think I have like 3 followers. I think the tug of war, to use that phrase, is great because I think it opens the door for a little bit of competition. It stirs the pot up, and maybe some other channel will come up, and it's the same thing that happens. Unfortunately, what always happens with TV is, DirecTV just settled a dispute with Tegna, I believe, and they were off like 54 markets in the US. And so people went without a lot of those streaming services because they were fighting over the pennies on the dollar, if you will. That really is what this is. But what I think is also interesting to your point about creators is I think it's going to really force the real creators to be more creative and not rely. Look, your take on dancing to a song that if you go look at the music, 84 other thousand videos have been done the exact same way does not make you creative. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. I mean, there are other ways to be creative other than doing lip syncing or dancing videos. We've got a mutual friend now. I want to go see what videos that friend has done that look completely muted and ridiculous. I mean, it's good. This is going to be an ongoing issue. And I think it's going to force a lot of people to not rely on third-party content only to make them sound better.
Thank you for joining Shark and Trey on the Here's How We Get There show. Make sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit here'showwegetthere.com. That's here'showwegetthere.com.